What's up, everybody? Welcome to the team of Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we're talking about Worlds, and we're not talking about what happened at the tournament. We're going to talk about what happened before the tournament, talk about a little drama that happened. I guess day 0 of Worlds is how you want to call it. The Worlds Pokemon Center. Now, if you haven't been aware, there's a lot of stuff that happened this past, I guess, like Wednesday, Thursday. I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much the 2 days that we've had issues with. We had issues with it last year as well. And so today we're going to talk about these issues, what kind of happened, and kind of just like explain the situation for those who are not aware of it. Just kind of shine light on it as much as I can, pretty much. Just, you know, so people are aware of what's happening at the Pokemon World Championships when they have these huge Pokemon centers. So this is posted at 12:48 a.m. August 15th. So this is Thursday when it's posted at 12 o'clock. The state of the Pokemon Center. Yes, everything was already sold out at the Pokemon Center at 12:48. Yeah, so that's crazy, right? 12:48. You participate a bunch of people, right? But like you start seeing, look, eBay prices 20 MSB ARB, look, $74. People buying all this stuff. So you know, we had a lot of stuff there. Pokemon is very well aware of how many people are going to be there. You had to sign up for the stuff and stuff like that, and there was just no product there. And you can see this from multiple people. We see Dre made it online. I waited in a hotline for almost an hour, passed my time, got in, told all the deck boxes and world mats were sold out. There was no limit on the mats and for the deck box apparently. Love the things I was looking forward to getting my Kimmery season were sold out. Influencers that already shipped one of everything, also getting access to Pokemon Center's joke. That's a different conversation. The influencers supposedly had, and they did, not supposedly, but they did have access to the World, Championship, the Pokemon Worlds, thing before everybody else did. But I think even then, I think you can't blame the creators for that. I don't think that's like the joke part. Maybe they should have done that a different day. Maybe like did their Wednesdays or Tuesday or something, and then have everybody else. Or just like, once again, you know how many people are coming. Why do you not have it stocked enough for that day, right? You know there's few people coming. And why do you have only a certain amount of products sitting out, right? And I think that's a big issue right there, just in itself. Like, okay, there's people coming. Let's have product out. Let's just have product out, right? Why only have a certain out in the beginning of the day, right? And you can see people are talking about, the influencers, but you also had plenty of Pokemon players like this. I got a mat for you. If you don't end up getting one, no upcharge, and they say thank you, I was able to get one. A mat's for the one per person. Sadly, the staff let people take the piss and just get as many as they want. The mats are a little bit of one deck box per person. Unfortunately, I know some of the cases people be able to scan for more than limited stated. So they had rules in place where you could only buy so many, but it seems like Pokemon didn't really pay attention to it, right? They didn't really kind of do its thing, right? And we can see this next post that's not even asked. World's much scalpers and resellers, right? Competitors that work hard to get 600 championship points. They should have a limit. They had almost every other Pokemon Center event, but they did. Apparently there was, but the cashiers weren't enforcing it. I don't see what's hard about programming to checkout process to allow more X amount of items. And you can see below, somebody said they did. They have it on the point of sale. If it was being ignored, cashiers literally just ignored it. And I guess you could just like bypass it, I guess, or something. That's what it seems like. But yeah, people were able to just buy a bunch. Nobody really cared, and we can see this even more with Flex Daddy himself making a post saying one of the crazy things I saw at Worlds this year was people hoarding boards and ukuleles. That was the big ticket items this year. The boards, skateboards are always the big items. People love to collect the bear skateboards, and this time around, people were just hoarding them. Just had a bunch, right? You can see that Flex Daddy even said, since the buy limit 1 for these items, early arrivers took multiple to their friends come in. Some people even sold the skateboards at a markup while still inside the store. So that's two things that are crazy. One, people were just sitting there holding skateboards and ukuleles for their friends, saying, you know what, I'm going to wait till my friends get here, I'm going to pass them out. And, that's, once again, that's unfortunate where we are right now because, one, like, people inside aren't enforcing anything. They're just seeing this happen. And two, once again, just not having enough product. Why do we not have enough product? You know how much people are coming. Why only have a certain amount, right? This is a big thing that we should be asking. Not the limits are in place, sure, but why do we not have enough, right? And the crazy thing about this, some people sold the skateboards at a markup while still inside the store. So that means while in the store, while they're being little goblins, you know, holding the skateboards and ukuleles, they're selling to people. And you can see, you know, they bought them from scalpers in store and they had to pay for them. That's exactly right. Insane behavior, price gouging. I afforded a Pokemon employee that somebody in front of me sold a skateboard and they did nothing. Pretty disappointing. So pretty much what was happening is these people had skateboards and the ukuleles and were like, hey, you can buy one of these for me. I'll give you one, but you have to give me, you know, you have to give me more money when you leave. And I would be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you that. And then I just would have left. I would be like, yeah, not happening, friend. I think I would have just took it. And because, once again, you only have a limit of one. And then you can see right here, crazy how Japan last year they hand you a redemption to slip out the door for one Yokohama deck, but you don't have to do anything for sports and instruments. So we've had this before. There are ways to do this, but we can't do it this year. That's interesting. Once again, the big thing is like we know how many people are coming. Why not just have enough, right? So that's a big thing. Flux Daddy seeing that. That's crazy, right? All right, and you can see once again we see, you know, somebody did a screenshot, and you can see right here $350, $150, $849, $69. You can see these prices on eBay already. People that same day were posting already on here, and that's insane. I mean, I know that Pokemon's big and stuff, and people are trying to make a profit. I get that, and you know, it's people's like living and stuff like that, and I get that. But this is insane that literally you could just scroll on eBay for days and to see all the stuff, the upcharge, especially for the skateboards and stuff like that. They're crazy expensive, right? You can see like they're $775. Best offer, it's $800. Like, that's insane. Once again, I get that it is a sought after item, and they can't just be like, here's everything, you know, here's enough skateboards for everybody. But man, they should not have had the stuff empty once again by 12 a.m. Now, I don't know when exactly this posted, but that's crazy if that's true, right? That's crazy that the shelves are empty by 12 a.m. So, once again, we're talking about the Pokemon Center rank. And now here's the crazy thing, is they have more stuff. Pokemon Center is going to be restocking every single day of the event until they're all on inventory. Expected to look like this, end of every day, only for shelves to fill back in the morning. So that's even crazier. So once again, you have these reservation times, right? And you're like, okay, I want to be there for 2 p.m., right? I can only be there at 2 p.m. because I'm working, whatever. I can only get there a certain time. And you go there just to find out that the shelves are completely empty. Now, once again, they're not empty. The back has more product. Yep, it has more product. That's crazy to me that there's more product in the back. And like, yep, this is all reporting out today. Sorry if you came at 5 p.m. You're not getting anything. You're just not. And you're like, what the heck? What the heck can you do there? And I think the big thing here is like, once again, you just like, you gotta really limit people somehow. Maybe, you know, you have an account or something, you only buy one of every item, even if you come back, you still can't buy it. Sure, let's say it ran out one day, and you're like, alright, cool, we'll give you, here's a sticker, you come tomorrow, right? You can come tomorrow, right? Or an IOU, a deck box, IOU a skateboard or something, IOU something, right? There has to be some kind of way that we could do this where, yep, you get more, because what if on Sunday, right? On Sunday, they have so much extra stuff because not a lot of people go on Sunday or something like that. What if that's the situation? Now, I imagine it's not going to be that because I imagine people are still trying to buy it all up and just trying to make a profit on it. I know when I was Sunday at NEIC, they just like let you go through. You don't even have a ticket anymore. You're just like, yeah, go in there, get as many as you want, right? And all the good stuff was sort of gone by then, but still, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy that we know they have more because Pokemon told people we have more in the back, but we only stock this much. But once again, if this is out by 1 p.m., by noontime, like, that's crazy. What are you supposed to do about that? Defeating scalpers is an impossible task sometimes, but the Situation World Zero is far better than people are online to make it seem. The pop-up store is massive, but it's not that big to hold a week's worth of gil for 1,000 fans. And that's exactly what I'm saying, right? You know, Pokemon know how people coming, and it's not like Pokemon can't afford to take a loss if they don't make enough product, because they will make enough product. Heck, if they don't sell enough product, just put it on the website and be like, hey, just to let you know, we did sell all of our world stuff. Let's put it on PokemonCenter.com. They can easily do that. But no, they decided not to. Once again, you know there's X amount of people every day. It's not a mystery. You have to sign up for it. And if every person is allowed to get one item, then you should be like, hey, let's put, 500 skateboards. Let's put 600 whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if you carry over, you carry over. And then when you're done, you just go on PokemonCenter.com and you sell it to people who can't even make it to Hawaii to help out with the scalper situations, which is crazy, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why do we not have something like that, right? That's crazy. And I remember thinking, okay, Josh, there has to be like a line, right? Like we talked about the line, you have to book a line, right? You have to book an appointment. And even then, 2 hours of waiting, and people are finally going into the Pokemon Center. It took 2 hours to get into the Pokemon Center, right? That's insane. You waited. Can you imagine waiting 2 hours and you go there, and there's just nothing. There's just nothing. You didn't have anything. You didn't have time. That's insane. And I talk about this because when you start looking at other people's pictures, talking about waiting forever, you look at this picture. Shout out to Pokemon for handing out water for people waiting in line at the Pokemon Center. It's really hot outside. Now it's cool. Pokemon, passing out water to people that are in line, but this is literally in a garage. This is in a garage to a place that had time entry. Why do we have lines like this happening? Why are we overbooking? I think maybe that's probably the problem. Maybe we had too many people booked for the Pokemon Center. Is that a thing? Is that what happened here? And I talk about this too because you see another picture. Once again, thank you to Pokemon Center for handing water to everyone waiting for the Pokemon Center. No! Why are we in this situation to begin with? Why are we in this kind of situation where we're in a garage? Like, why book us so much where we run out of product and now we're waiting in a garage where it's hot? It's hot. And we talk about it's so hot that somebody said, Junior that I'm here with had to be taken out of the line because he was overheating. Kids that left me in line just started crying because he's too hot and it's too loud. That's insane. Once again, people talk about the influencers. This has nothing to do with the influencers, I don't think. This is crazy that people waiting in the garage just melting away. There has to be a better way than this, right? And I imagine the garage, it's probably way hotter than anything else, right? So that's crazy. People are passing out, I heard. I think there was a medical emergency there, supposedly. This is crazy. This is crazy. So once we need to put fix the buying limit. We already have it in place, but supposedly it wasn't ran well, whatever, And this is not the first time it's happened. It's happened every single big Worlds event so far that we've had stuff like this. There has to be a way to fix this. There has to be a way. Because, once again, it's crazy to me that people waiting 2+ hours in line and to not get anything. And we're hoarding stuff in the back that could be put out on the shelves. Once again, you're worried about overselling or selling out. You know how many people are coming. You know how many spots are allowed. If everybody's only allowed to get one per person, that would fix everything, right? So, do we need people better to look at this and be like, hey, you can't grab this many, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? My manager did the same thing. It was the same thing on NEIC. It was crazy. It took us 2 hours just to get through line. That's crazy. It's crazy. There has to be ways to fix this. There has to be. There has to be ways. Maybe they're already in place and people just aren't following the rules. Maybe that's what it is, I feel like. Now, last thing that I want to talk about that's pretty not going to be that talked about, but to me it's a big thing here. Nick posted a thing saying they have cut a line for the competitor swag pickup because they need to restock. They're not saying when it will be restocked, and there doesn't seem to be active effort to restock. Why are they not continuing to stock? And please do better. I even said a minute. So they have been telling people that they'll restock later or come back tomorrow. Why would all the stock not be here right now? They know exactly how many competitors are registered. There are so many huge oversights happening this weekend. What do people say in the comments? People, it has nothing to do with that. Any updates? I wish I knew more, but I have since left the air. I was looking up to get one of the last fews that in the badge to get. Okay, so Nick did get their competitor badge. I did see more people talk about this, but once again, we know how many competitors we have. We know that. We know how many competitors we have. Why are the swag bags already? Why are they not made? I know the judges were there on Wednesday or Tuesday. Why were they not made? I mean, I know we have X amount of competitors, but why in the heck were they not already made? That's crazy. Can you imagine? You fly to Hawaii, you're ready, you go do your swag pickup, and they go, hey, we don't have anything. Hey, come back tomorrow. Hey, come back maybe Saturday. Hey, come back later. That's insane. That has to be one of the worst feelings ever. And I heard people say, maybe they don't know the t-shirt size. That's a lame excuse. Because literally Pokemon can go, hey, what's your t-shirt size? That's literally, you have to register for this event. What's your t-shirt size? We'll stuff that puppy in there with that right t-shirt size, right? So it's crazy to me that whatever excuse you want to throw at, there's no reason. They should already have these bags pre-made with your lanyard in it or something. like maybe wrapped around the bag or something, and then you're good to go. But no, they didn't have the swag ready. That's crazy. That's one of the best feelings is going there, getting the bag, and like you go in there, you go back to your little hotel room and running, you running, you open up, you take your pictures and all your friends. Look what I got, right? It's one of the best feelings ever. Trust me, it's one of the best feelings ever, right? You feel like you're appreciated. You feel like Pokemon's done something for you. And this time, they can't even spend the time to even get the swag pickup. So not only this, some people, I imagine, might have been in both boats. Maybe they waited all day in the Pokemon Center, didn't get anything. They go to the swag pickup, didn't even get anything, right? Can you imagine you're one of those players? That has to be the worst feeling ever. So yeah, that was all the drama for day one. If I missed anything, let me know. I think there's still like a huge topic that needs to be brought up to Pokemon. Pokemon needs to figure out a way what to do. Once again, I think, you know how many people are coming to the Pokemon Center. You have to say if you're having 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You have to say how many people are coming. There's only so many time slots. They're limiting one per person. What are we doing here? And if you have left over, put on PokemonCenter.com. Pokemon could pay the fees to bring it back to Seattle or Washington or wherever the heck they're from, Portland or wherever. I know there's somewhere one of those things. And they can sell on PokemonCenter.com. 100% they could do that. And they'll sell it instantly and they'd make all their money back. So, like, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. They should have enough merch for everybody. They should have the swag bags already made. These are easy things that Pokemon is slipping on. Yeah, what else is to say? Is a huge blow to some people and definitely had probably ruined the start of the experience. But when this is posted, this will be posted on Saturday. Day 1 of Worlds was yesterday, so make sure you watch day 2. See who made day 2. We'll see what happens. We'll recap day 1. All the decks that haven't been made cut. We'll talk about that. And maybe talk about the finals. Depends what time I can see everything. Because Hawaii is a very different time than me. So, but anyways, guys. What are the dramas that I missed day 0? Let me know down below. So hopefully Pokemon gets it together. Gets it together, Pokemon. But yeah, here's a question if you're still watching. Where do you think Worlds is going to be at next year? Fun question. Fun question. Ending things off. I'm still excited to see what's going to happen at Worlds. I hope Guardy wins, so I win the Pokemon raffle thing. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Watch Worlds. Have fun. I hope Puka commentates finals. That's all I wish. I just want Puka to commentate finals. That's all I care about. Alrighty, guys. Bye.